OTB AM.
With Gillette, put your best face forward with our new and improved razors.
Chris Martin.
Oh, you're kidding me. September.
Kyle Lafferty.
Are you joking me?
Is that right?
I know, it's not right.
Anybody else?
Leash, was it?
Like, that is one of the most stupid questions.
Darius Vassell?
Seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
Happy Christmas. Welcome to the holliest and jolliest segment on Irish radio and a multitude of online visual platforms. It is the festive, it is the traditional, it is the humbug bashing, big crappy quiz of the year. Every year, we pit three teams of two contestants up against each other in a bumper quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the year. Can I get a big festive cheer from all of our lovely contestants today?
Happy Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm so ready for this.
Allow
me to welcome
Christmas.
Today's contestants. Introducing the first team, which is headed up by a man who is always magnanimous in victory because he is always victorious. This year's Open Top Bus Tour to celebrate his big crappy quiz of the year win will take in Ballyhaunis, Ballahadreen and maybe even Castlereagh, where he will tell all comers about his charitable donations and all-round generosity. He's the good guy at the quiz, fan favourite. It's Nate Dog Murphy.
Am I going into Roscommon, into Ballahadreen and Castlereagh to just gloat once again about a Mayo victory?
Absolutely. I'm to gloat about what a great quiz contestant you've been. Show us your lovely Christmas jumper.
Jesus and Santa, what it's all about.
It is.
It's beauty.
Two main men on the jumper of the main man here today. Joining Nathan is a man who blew the world away with his home broadcasting work throughout the pandemic. He truly delivered something that no one had ever seen before by proving over the course of 2021 that, yes, broadband does actually exist in County Monaghan. Give it up for Shane G. McHannon.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, or something along those lines.
So Shane and Nathan, you are team number one. Our next team then is headed up by a man who bought Dave McIntyre out of his OTB contract and is currently paying for Tommy Rooney's rent in County Clare. Now officially the burliest person in the OTB office. Give it up for Phil the Power Egan. Good to have you from your dark basements, Phil. It's a pleasure having you here.
It's a Christmas scene.
Classic crappy quiz wins, that's what I do during the year.
Joining Phil in his dungeon is a man who's got plans for 2022, big plans for 2022, after a pretty successful 2021. After finally getting Andy Moore in a job in intercounty football, he's looking forward to season one of the Tommy Rooney and Paddy podcast. Hard at work trying to get Paddy Andrews an intercounty gig for 2023. It is the Meath Hill Billy, Tommy Rooney.
Nice to be here, lads. How are you? Happy Christmas to you all.
A little bit of a Mrs. Claus tribute there.
Yeah.
Nice. It works.
I'd say of everybody on this call, in fact, maybe as you look around the country, there are a few people as sickened that maybe we're not having the most normal of Christmases, because can you imagine Tommy, after the year he's had, the superstar he's become as part of the Paddy and Andy pod, walking into the pubs of Meath Hill, everybody genuflected in front of him, walking down the church on Christmas Day, people shaking his hands.
There's only one man.
Will he get any of that?
There's only one man who genuflect for a Meath Hill. There's only one person we genuflect for a Meath Hill.
Owen Boylan.
Mick Lyons.
Nice. Okay.
The other thing is that everybody would turn their backs on him for fear he might get too big-headed. You don't know anything about success. And that's, Nathan, I presume when you go back as the Beast of Ballyhaunis, they're not lauding you for your critical success. I presume they're just blanking you. That's how an Irishman... That's how you know you succeeded in a small Irish town.
Wow. Geez, there's a bit of a Thai bitterness there, isn't there? Don't walk into the pub with Joey Carberry just behind you, Ger. That's the problem.
There is definitely a lot of experience talking here. Our final team tonight is headed up by a man who leaves 2021 as the most hated man in South Africa and in Wales. Whether your name is Reese or Johan, you're more than likely part of a support group for people who have been affected by the shock jock on more than one occasion in the past 12 months. Limbering up to be more shocking and jocking than ever in 2022. Give it up for Ger Gilroy.
Thank you very much, Owen.
The dedication to the Movember cause, obviously we're here on Christmas week with our Movember is still intact. That is how good and charitable we all are. Joining
charity.
Ger is a man who is into week 24 of celebrating Offaly's All-Ireland Under-20 success this year. And then bring up for a joyous decade of unparalleled success of running the Dubs to 12 points rather than 16 in the Leinster Championship. It's Will Walk and Roll O'Callaghan.
Yeah, no doubt on All-Ireland Under-20 success. Christy Ring in the bag. Promotion to Division 2 of the Football League for next year. Promotion to Division 1 of the Hurling League for next year. Yeah, just need to add a crappy quiz of the year to be the nice little cherry on top of the year.
Nice. You can have it in your Twitter bio as well. This is how today's quiz is going to work. You know the drill at this stage. People who've watched this quiz in previous years, it's like a regular crappy quiz, but just with 8 rounds. Boring questions round, magic number round, rapid fire, all the usuals, and then a ton of new stuff as well. So we're going to kick things off with a classic. Round 1 is the boring questions round. In this round, we will ask each team one boring question about sport from the year the year of 2021. So it's never multiple choice, and contrarian is allowed on this round. So
what about Googling?
That's not allowed.
What's Gilroy doing?
For Nathan and Shane.
Why is Gilroy Googling?
Not Googling. I'm answering a message on LinkedIn. That's how interesting this quiz is so far. It's been the shittest introduction to a quiz of all time. Come on, let's get going.
Any job, please get me out of here. Question 1 for Nathan and Shane. Carson Warholm smashed his own world record in the 400-metre hurdles in Tokyo this summer in one of the fastest races in history. The silver medalist also would have beaten the old record with his time in the day. Who did finish second?
Jesus.
I hope all the questions are. I hope all the questions are at this level.
Jesus.
Jesus,
hell.
That's an ugly one.
What?
The 400.
Are you suffering? Is there something? Is there some badness that's precipitated in your life? Is there do you need some counselling?
What happened to you in Clonus?
It's a year in review. This is one of the most famous sporting events of the year that we've just seen.
I was getting excited there.
Walk down Grafton Street and ask 100 people to go through their top 100 sporting moments of 2021, and I can assure you, Owen, this would not be in it.
It wouldn't be the top 100, no?
I think on the day the 400 meters.
Yeah, you move on pretty quickly with your life.
Sports. It's like
I was getting excited there because I know I knew the winning time, and I was like, he's going to ask the winning time here. I'm going to look like a genius. But
that would have been an even harder question.
Yeah.
400 meters or 400 meters hurdles?
Hurdles.
Is it Felix? Is it Felix something, Nathan? No, does that ring a bell? Felix.
You're not getting this, lads, are you?
It's not going to be Felix Trinidad.
It's not Felix Trinidad. You're calling quits?
We may have to pass, Nathan, do we?
Well, it's a ridiculous question.
Not a
right,
clue.
okay. I thought this was an easier question. Rye Benjamin is the answer. He also would have got the...
That's a disgrace.
Phil and Tommy, question 1 for you. In football, which summer transfer this year involved the largest transfer fee of the window?
Ah, come on!
Phil, do we need much conferring here?
To be honest, Tommy, it's been a long year. So.
Now, Phil, this is your bread and butter.
No, but
you don't know, Tommy. You were just playing the big
I
man.
presume
You were like
it's
Ireland against Luxembourg.
I presume it's pretty. Oh wait, say it again. The highest transfer fee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I presume it's the obvious one, right?
Who are you hiding the answer?
Not
from?
obvious.
There's no good. The answers don't pass on here.
It's Jack Grealish, isn't it? All right, that'll do. Thanks.
Whoa! Emma!
That was a ponder.
Thanks, Emma. There's Jojo when you need him.
We had a very good chance of talking him out of that.
Yeah.
If Phil was anyway shaky there, boys, I might have wavered a little bit.
Ger and Will, can you name any of... I realise it, yeah.
There are just ponder questions here. The answers we ponder, it'll go green.
Say names out loud, yeah.
Can you name any of Rachel Blackmore's winners at Cheltenham this year not called Honeysuckle?
Your horse racing, Will. Somewhere deep in the recesses of your mind.
Funny Ger presented a
was the
weekly
Manila
racing
Indo
show.
won the Gold Cup?
Yeah, you're gonna
Manila
give me the answer.
Times won the Grand National. Manila Indo was one of the winners during the week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, go for Manila Indo then.
Oh, I forgot Ger was at Will.
She didn't ride Manila Indo.
It's Jack, wasn't it?
It's Jack Kennedy, yeah. Bob Bollinger, Sir Gerhardt, Tell Me Something Girl, Alaho, Quilixios were the possible options there. Phil and Tommy have taken a
Our question was, quite frankly, a disgrace to this quiz.
You may need to cancel the Open Top Bus Tour. Round 2, though, is a special subject round. And we're splitting the teams up in this round, and we'll be asking each member from each team a question on their specialist subject. Not necessarily the contestants' chosen specialist subject, but subject I chose for them. The answer will pass on in this round. So if you get it incorrect, it will pass on to the next person. So the order is Nathan, then Phil, then Ger, then Shane, then Tommy, and then finally Will. And then it goes back around again. So no conferring at any point in this round. Nathan, question 2 for you. Your specialist subject is the 2021 Ryder Cup. Can you name any European not called Rory McIlroy to win a point in this year's singles at Whistling Straits?
Who's this to?
Nathan. Phil, you're next up if he doesn't get this correct.
A golf question for Nathan, who presents a golf podcast. Oh my God, and he's stuttering over it.
It's specialist subject.
It's like his tongue has got fat and he can't speak now that he's 40.
It's a specialist
Ian
subject.
Poulter.
Correct. Good answer.
Go on, Nathan.
Ian Poulter and Lee Westwood were the two options there. Phil, question 2 for you. Your specialist subject is Euro 2020. Who refereed the Euro 2020 final?
Hans Wicks.
Guy, I know him.
There's no conferring, is there?
No.
It's the
Sure, you're next up if he gets this wrong.
I think was it the Spanish referee?
You're saying too much out loud now.
Well, I'm
I
going to get.
I get this question if he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
That's not my specialist topic.
Your special subject isn't listening to the round description at the start, is it?
No.
Hey. Oh.
Taxi.
Oh, do you know what? Maybe I'll go with Felix Breck.
No, it's not Felix Breck. Sure, any ideas?
No.
Just name a referee. No. Shane, you're next up. Feel free to just admit quickly that you don't know, and we can all be done with this.
Yeah,
this
get it over with. Get it over with. No.
Tommy?
No idea.
Will?
Not a clue.
Nathan, football man?
Kind of haven't Googled this, and then I'm going to get the answer.
Is Brick the Kevin Kilban lookalike?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see him.
But can you name him?
No,
he can't.
He goes unnoticed.
Gonna need a bit of an answer there, Nathan.
Just a bit of an answer.
No.
Pass. The answer is Bjorn Kuipers. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
On
the tip of my tongue.
Sure, your specialist subject is the 2021 British and Irish Lions Tour to South Africa. This summer's Lions Tour was dominated by Dar Rugby and refereeing mind games, but can you name either of the two players who received yellow cards across the 3 summer tests? There was one for either side. All I need is one name.
I'm having a brain fart here. It's the okay. You're going to get the answer right.
Then you're next up.
I'm going to go with. Oh my God!
Give me an answer. Come on. Find your 5.
Come on, it'll be 2022, Jared, by the time you're done.
2, 1. No,
I can't. No.
Van der Merwe?
Correct. Van der Merwe got the yellow card.
Done.
Cheslin Colby? Cheslin Colby is the other one.
That was my other answer. Yeah.
Shane, you're up now as well. And your specialist subject is Manchester United Football Club. United slotted 9 past Southampton in February with 8 different players getting on the score sheet. Can you name the only player that scored twice that night?
Who does this roll on to?
This rolls on to you, Tommy, next.
Against Southampton. 9-0.
Man United fan. Ask the Man United question.
Jesus.
Excellent.
Was it Bruno Fernandes?
It wasn't Bruno. Tommy?
Martial,
well remembered. Tommy Rooney brings Phil and Tommy to 2. Tommy, your own specialist subject then is Gaelic football. Who were the only team to beat Meath in the All-Ireland Ladies Football Championship this year?
Was Tipperary?
It wasn't Tip. Will, opportunity here to get off the board. Get on the board.
Cork?
Cork is correct. Yes, they beat them in the group stages before getting beaten in the All-Ireland semi-final. Well, your own question then is on hurling. Joe Canning retired from inter-county hurling this year, but at what venue did he play his last game in a Galway shirt?
Not on OTB AM.
Not on OTB AM. And Semple Stadium is correct. Will O'Callaghan with back-to-back points. And we are all square after round 2. It's 2 points apiece.
In terms of bad things that happened to you in 2021, on where does missing out on the exclusive of the year rank?
If I was walking down Grafton Street and somebody asked me my top 100 bad things that happened to me this year, I wouldn't even be in the top 100, Nathan.
Really? Really? Touch the nerve. Touch the nerve.
Well, maybe it should be.
No, but
Hello, in fairness, though, there was a bit of a list there.
Genuinely,
Like.
Nathan, it's been an absolutely shite year and it wouldn't even make the top 100. So, no, yeah, like, I mean, it would be like 105 or something. Round 3 is the Pass the Parcel of Doom round. Yes, time for another edition of the hottest new invention of 2021. In this round,
was it just you didn't want to ask him about retirement? Was that it, Owen?
No, I asked him.
No, he asked him.
You told him.
I made my mind up.
Right.
Didn't respect him enough to tell him.
He asked him twice.
Yeah, Joe was on holidays that week. In this round, I will give you a category that involves a list of names. All you got to do is give me a name that matches the list, and the Parcel of Doom passes on to the next contestant, who then also has to give me a name. You will keep moving through the list until one of you give me an incorrect answer, at which point that person will be deducted 1 point. So we are going to allow conferring in this round, just for...
This is on Team Zone. Are we together for this, or is it individuals?
Yeah, it is. You are together and conferring is allowed. So you go Nathan and Shane first for the first question, and then on to Phil and Tommy. So Nathan and Shane, can you name track and field athletes that represented Ireland at the Tokyo Olympics? I will accept individuals that took part in relays. Phil and Tommy, you're up next.
And do we answer that same question?
Yeah.
There's not much point conferring, Nathan, because
Phil Healy.
Yeah.
Phil Healy is one. Tommy and Phil.
Sarah Lavin.
That's one.
Thomas Barr.
Tom Barr. That's another one.
Ciara McGean.
Ciara McGean, correct, yeah.
Sophie Becker.
Sophie Becker is correct.
Okay, so we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The issue now is not hitting one that someone else has hit along the way.
We are writing them down. Would have been a good idea.
Phil, I have one on my head. You one?
Will and Jer, you're next up.
Phil, you're on mute. Phil, you're on mute.
There's a good few options. If we can go for any of the marathons, we can go for...
the Belfast guy in the marathon.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I have that now if you don't get it.
Yeah.
What's his name?
We go for the walkers. Like, we go for Brendan Boyce here. Use him.
Yeah, go for it.
Brendan Boyce is correct. Okay.
Is triathlon track and field?
No.
Okay. Did Nadia Power run in the relay? She did. Nadia Power.
Correct. Yeah.
So back to Phil. Do you have one or
Phil, Tommy?
What do you think? I'm thinking of some of the relay.
well, like Jer and Will did give us. Oh, unless they're planting a. Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell is correct. Phil and Tommy, that was you. So Jer and Will, you're next up.
We're nearly through the full team now, Jer.
You know that guy's name? Brendan.
Just said.
You just gave.
Oh. Brendan Crossan. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good one. Nobody would have got that.
Brendan Crossan. No.
Brendan Crossan, not somebody else.
He works for the Irish News, doesn't he?
Brendan Crossan, yeah. So no, you're deducting a point for that.
I didn't say. I was
that was your answer.
That was your answer.
I was talking to Will.
So Will and Jer are out. Nathan and Shane.
When was that a rule?
That you give an answer and it's wrong and we move on. That is literally the only rule.
You are a bag of dicks.
Nathan and Shane going to need an answer here.
And happy Christmas Day to you too, listeners.
I have one, Nathan, but...
So this is just a discussion right now. This is not an answer. What do you think it might be, Shane?
No! No.
Yeah. There's the discussion between myself and Nathan. To you, Nathan, I would say.
You're a bunch of pricks.
We need to be snappy here, Shane and Nathan.
Sorry.
Go on, who do you think?
Wasn't Lizzie Lee in the marathon?
Was she?
No,
what about your man Stephen Scullion? Didn't he go on the marathon?
He did, yeah, he did.
Stephen Scullion.
Correct. Yeah, Stephen Scullion.
Good shout.
Tommy, Phil, come on.
Well, I've kind of used up my 4 or 5. Have you any shouts? And this is a discussion here now, so do you have any in your head?
Sprint.
You've got a couple more of these lists to get through.
Think of sprints. Obviously, the lad said Phil Healy. So
sprints.
I'm trying to think of the.
We're missing a really obvious one here.
Gonna need to put a bit of a push on you, lads.
Do we get back in?
You don't. No. You get back in for the next one, not for the.
Oh, do you? Oh, I know the next one.
Next question.
Like an 800 or 1500 meter male runner.
Yeah, do you have one?
I'm trying to think. Is there a standout?
Come on, lads.
This is just.
How long are you giving us? Give me a countdown. Give us a countdown.
10,
5,
9, 8,
2,
7, 6, 5.
Lizzie Lee.
4. No, Lizzie Lee is incorrect. So.
Oh, beautifully done, Shane. Beautifully done.
Come on. Phil and Tommy get to the point.
Leon Reid.
Leon Reid was one that you didn't mention. Aoife Cook, Andrew Coscoran, Sheeper Cleric Butner, Mark English, Michelle Finn, Ailish Flanagan, Killian Green, Sarah Healy, David Kenny, Marcus Lawler, Fanula McCormick, Paul Pollock, Leon Reid, Kevin Seward, Louise Shanahan, Alex Wright. So there was a heap there that you didn't.
You said Leon Reid twice, so you're dead up to the point.
So do we get what, like 6 points for that, or what's the story?
You survived. It's basically 1 point. Everybody else gets stuck to one and you stay.
No, you need to change the scoring that you get a point for every right answer.
Phil
and punishes
Tommy.
The people who go out early.
Phil and Tommy, you're kicking us off in this one. So what I'm looking for are countries that hosted Grand Prix in this season's Formula 1 campaign.
Right, Phil, we may as well just start off with the easy one and go Belgium.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Brazil. Shane and Nathan.
This current calendar year.
Yeah.
Yes. So even ones that haven't happened yet still count.
Yeah. Well, no, we're at the end of the year, Shane. Remember, the season's over.
It's Christmas week.
It's Christmas.
Great
title race.
Obviously.
Sorry.
That was a dramatic ending. That was a dramatic finale.
I would say.
Hamilton and Verstappen. Will we ever see the likes again?
How about those?
The boys. What did the boys say? What did you say? Will?
We'll say England, United Kingdom.
United Kingdom. That's grand. Tommy, Phil, come on.
Phil, I'll
These are easy at the start.
defer
surely.
to you.
What?
Couldn't hear you, Phil. Say it again.
Mexico, yeah, correct.
USA.
Tommy, Nathan and Shane.
Qatar.
Correct. Tommy and Phil.
Abu Dhabi.
That's not a country.
Incorrect.
Give me the country and I'll give it to you.
No, he's gone.
Oh,
gone.
That's soft.
No way.
You got to know your geography as well.
You know what, in fairness, I did do Ger out of the naming the last one, so I'm going to have to cancel you for that, Phil and Tommy.
Cancelled.
You are cancelled. Cancel culture alive and well in the quiz today. So we are Ger and Will. It's up to you.
Austria,
yeah.
We should say then United Arab Emirates, Nathan, to get that one out of the way.
Yeah. Back to you, Will and Ger.
I am asking Will a question here, everybody. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Was there one in Saudi Arabia as part of that sweep?
I think so.
Weren't they 3 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah. You can,
Well, you go an easier. You go an easier one then, if there's an easier one. Because I don't like the smirk on Shane Hannon's face there.
What did he say, Will? Spain, correct. Shane and Nathan.
I think we should say Saudi Arabia, Nathan.
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
Saudi Arabia is correct. Back to you, Will and Ger. Germany did not host the Grand Prix this year.
Oh no!
The remaining countries were Azerbaijan, Bahrain, France, Hungary, Italy, Monaco, Netherlands, Portugal, Russia, and Turkey, which mean Nathan
Monaco, not a country, Owen.
Well, I mean, that's
Principality, yeah.
We
should be allowed back in.
I would have accepted Monaco. I would have accepted Monaco. Yeah.
I mean, you can't, and then you should have accepted Abu Dhabi. But anyway.
I'm a raging capitalist who loves principalities.
Oh, is it 2-2-2?
Sure. It's 2-0-0.
What?
You lose the point.
Yeah, we
It's Shane and Nathan.
Last
have
man
won-
standing.
Shane and Nathan have won both of those. Ger and Will, you're going first here. Name a player that scored more than one goal at Euro 2020.
Obviously, what started is Cristiano there, Ger.
Cristiano.
Yeah.
Well done, Will.
So next up is Nathan and Shane.
We say
Harry Kane.
Go on, yep.
Harry Kane, correct. Tommy and Phil.
Jump in. I have one if you don't.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling, correct. Ger and Will.
That's fine.
Will, I'm asking you, did Jorginho score more than one across the tournament? Did he score a couple of penalties across the tournament?
Definitely
Who was the
scored.
Italians?
Insignia definitely scored more than one.
What's
Okay.
your answer?
We'll go for that.
Insignia.
Yeah.
Is it not
Uh,
Insignia, no?
Nathan and Shane.
Is it not,
You're being a
is
dick
it not
there, Tommy.
Lorenzo
Yeah.
Insignia?
You're being a dick, Tommy.
Patrick
Nathan, how do you pronounce the name?
Yeah. Patrick Schick. I would have said
Patrick Schick.
Insignia.
Is correct. Phil and Tommy.
Robert Lewandowski.
Robert Lewandowski is correct. Ger and Will. Back to you.
I'm thinking Morata scored more than one. I'm trying to think of Spain here.
Oh, didn't Ferran Torres score more than one? He scored twice.
He did, yeah. Ferran Torres then. Yeah.
Ferran Torres is a good answer. Yeah. Nathan and Shane, back to you.
Would you say Wijnaldum from Netherlands, Nathan? He definitely scored. He definitely scored two, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
for that.
Gini Wijnaldum. Phil and Tommy.
I'm pretty sure, Tommy, that Chiesa scored at least 2 goals in the.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think one in the group stage and one in the knockouts.
We go with Federico.
Back yourself. I'm backing you, yeah.
Yeah. Chiesa is correct.
Have another next one, Memphis Depay.
Okay.
Memphis.
Yeah. Memphis Depay is correct. Nathan and Shane. We're doing well here, lads.
Not bad.
Kasper Dahlberg.
Kasper Dahlberg is correct. Phil and Tommy.
Bill, I'm letting you down here now.
Think of so England beat Denmark. We kind of named the England players. Denmark, the one there. I don't think.
Scored more than one goal in the tournament, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the yeah? So two, at least two.
Karim Benzema.
Karim Benzema, yeah.
There's many left.
Ger and Will are next up. There's a few left.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Lukaku would have scored. That's my. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, Lukaku works. Nathan and Shane.
I have one here, Nathan. Shaqiri, he scored more than two. Or two
That's
or
a
more.
good one.
I think he did.
Is that your answer?
Are you happy with that, Nathan?
Go with it.
Yeah, Shaqiri is correct. Phil and Tommy. We are getting down to the last few here.
Slovakia were in it, weren't they? No.
Yeah. But I don't know. What's the guy that scored a couple of goals for Finland? Can't think of his name.
Well,
Pookie.
No.
France, Phil, let's think France. They would have had more than Benzema, wouldn't they? So, like,
Mbappe.
Griezmann's a man to deliver goals and
I know,
Euros,
remember Pogba scored, but I don't know if he got a second.
No, he definitely
Mbappe,
scored
that
one.
Are you going to take Ger's suggestions on board or not, guys?
I don't know. It's Ger.
Cappuccinola.
Going to need to push you for an answer here, lads. Now,
Come
giving you
on.
enough time.
Out.
Come on.
Oh, we're conferring here. Hold on a second, lads.
No.
Confer for a
5,
long period of time.
4,
Phil, go on.
3, 2.
Diogo Jota.
Who? Diogo Jota?
Yeah, Jota.
Yeah,
said
no,
Jota.
not correct. Jota did not score more than a goal. So Phil and Tommy, you're back to -1. Ger and Will, you're next up.
Okay, I'm going to confer here with Will. Did Gareth Bale score twice?
Not sure. Because Ramsey scored one of their goals as well. They didn't get too many. Like did Germany score more than one goal in the tournament?
Yeah.
They got stuffed by Portugal, I know, but
Did Bruno score more than one?
I'm not sure. Not sure. Again, they went out early enough, and I know they scored against Belgium in the knockout, but still. Like you said, again, like Phil was saying, I'm not sure if Pogba got another goal in the group stages. I don't think he did. I think he got just the one goal. Did Mbappe score more than one, or was it just one?
I don't know. I didn't remember the shit tournament, but then everyone was giving out about how he's gone off the boil. But does that mean he did score twice? He might have.
Yeah. I was
So I
thinking
need to push you here, lads.
Yeah, like Jesus.
You need to come to some sort of conclusion.
You just listed out the same names we listed it.
So, like the options here, did Kai Havertz score more than one? Did Mbappe score more than one?
I risk Mbappe instead of Havertz.
All right. We'll risk Mbappe, so.
All right.
Correct.
Got one, didn't he?
Havertz would have been correct.
Ah.
The remaining names were
All right, well.
Mikkel Damsgaard, Denzel Dumfries, Emil Forsberg, Torgan Hazard, Ciro Immobile, Manuel Locatelli, Joaquim Mele, Alvaro Morata, Ivan Perisic, Matteo Pessina, Yusuf Poulsen, Pablo Sarabia, Haris Seferovic, Roman Yaremchuk, and Andriy Yarmolenko were the other people.
Yarmolenko.
Nathan and Shane have taken every single point in that round.
This is why I love this round.
They're on 2. Phil and Tommy -1. Jaron and Will -1. Phil, I know you got to go. We'll get you quickly in first here in round 4. We'll get you back for the rapid fire at the end. Round 4 is the uber difficult double points team sheets round. So in this round, we'll turn boffins into legends as we ask you a particularly challenging question that will require a number of parts. A correct answer will result in 2 points. An incorrect answer, and once again, the potential points pass on to the next team up. Again, I'm just going to get Phil and Tommy over and done with first here in this round. Can you name the England 11 that started the Euro 2020 final? That's Phil and Tommy.
So we can confer.
You can confer away on this. And it will pass on to Jerry and Will if you don't get it correct.
Got Pickford in goal.
It was a back 5, wasn't it?
You've got Walker.
Maguire.
Walker and Shaw as your wing backs. Maguire and Stones. Did they go back 4 or back 5, Tommy?
So the names so far: Pickford, Shaw, Walker, Stones, Maguire.
I had it in my head it was a 5 and even a defensive midfield.
Oh. Didn't Saka play in the final?
So we've, as far as I'm taking it here, you've named out 5 names. We're going to get a 6th name here.
Okay,
well, no, 6th name is. Oh, go on. Are you sure Phil that Saka started?
No, look, I go with Pickford, Walker, Maguire, Stones, Shaw, Phillips, Rice, Kane.
You've named 8 names so far.
Sterling.
9.
I'm thinking Mason Mount and Bukayo Saka.
I think you're right about Mount. I think I forgot about Mount. Because I'd be totally wrong in saying that Henderson came in for the final, wouldn't I?
Henderson, I don't think came in for the final. No,
he didn't.
No,
they carried him during that tournament.
Jeez, I mean, it can't be. I'm going to go with Mason Mount and Bukayo Saka.
Incorrect. Jer and Will.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Phil, if you need to look for 30 minutes, that's all good.
What was incorrect?
I can't tell.
I can't be saying that now.
Why not? So hang on.
Hang on what? Hang on what?
Give me your 11.
Give me the question, right? Read the question out.
And then give me the right answers that Tommy and Phil gave.
Can you name the England 11 that started?
You weren't listening.
The 2020 final.
So, well, I think that they were correct about Pickford,
Walker,
Luke Shaw. There was some pricking around with the left back.
Yeah, but Shaw started the final. I'm pretty sure Stones and Maguire definitely started. So did Walker. Then Rice was definitely the holding midfielder.
And Phillips. Or did he drop Phillips?
Pretty sure Phillips played, yeah.
Hang on. Sheehan just had a little crack of a smile there.
No, he didn't just have a crack of a smile. He rolled his little eyes up to heaven as well for a second.
I'm literally just thinking is this what, are you going to arrive at a similar conclusion here or did you manage to figure out where they went wrong?
You see,
they went wrong with Mason Mount, I think.
Did
I
Henderson
think they
start?
went-
Did Henderson start the final?
I think there's a case that Henderson started.
No, Phil
Okay,
rubbish.
give me
Phil
your
rubbish
11
me when
then.
I said it.
Give me your 11.
So I think Saka did start.
Mm.
I'm gonna go
Pickford.
so Pickford, Stones and
Nathan,
Maguire,
Are you Googling?
left back Shaw, right back Walker, Phillips and Rice. That's 4-2. Harry Kane up front,
Yeah. Sterling.
Raheem Sterling, Bukayo Saka, and one other.
It's either Henderson or Mason Mount.
It's not Mount because they got that
Emma,
wrong.
if you hear an incorrect answer, you may as well hit the buzzer. So you're out. Nathan and Shane.
Sorry, so what did they say there? What did they say?
No, you can't, lad. We're after losing points the whole way.
Correct answer.
What was their last couple they said?
It doesn't matter what they said last. It doesn't matter.
They went all the way up to Saka, Nathan, and the Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Phillips, Rice, Kane, Sterling. That's the 9 that definitely
So
started.
they're all in.
You're
and
missing.
then
No,
I
you're
think
missing it.
it's.
Oh,
Oh, Shaw played and went off.
Shaw scored. Shaw scored early on.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
go, but
exactly.
where was he playing though?
But if they played, did they play another right back?
Nathan Foden wasn't playing, wasn't he? Not.
We're gonna need to speed this up.
I think it was Jack Grealish started.
No, Grealish came on, didn't he?
Did he?
Mm.
But so the two in the penalties, Rashford. Who were the two players who had their first touch of the ball in the shootout?
Oh, Sancho.
Rashford and Sancho, was it?
Yep.
Or
yeah.
Okay, can you just remind me of
Remember, there was five subs.
what names have you locked in now?
The lads are going for the subs here now. They're naming
The
the
nine they
subs
had
first.
there, Nathan.
Hold
Yeah.
on, just what are the names that you've?
who were
got
the
locked
right
in?
backs? If they played Walker as a right centre back, who did they play at right back?
Would it be
Trent.
Trippier?
Trippier. Well, shut up, Tommy.
Did they play both Walker and Trippier? This is a question to Tommy now.
I don't remember Trippier in the final, but it does sound like something he would do. He did get hammered for being so negative. So
And
then
there
you'd be
was
going Pickford,
No, he got
Trippier,
hammered for
Walker,
the three
Stones,
subs.
Maguire, Shaw,
Yeah, it was
Phillips,
the subs.
Rice, Kane, Sterling, and then you're just looking for one out of. Did Mount get back in after he was out with COVID?
No, it was 2 week quarantine.
Yes, 2 points on the line here. Remember, if you get
He
this
did,
right,
he
big
did.
win.
Right, so
Why
Nathan,
is
you've
Right.
said
So will we go with Trippier?
Well, you're gonna have to go for
Chilwell
something
didn't play,
now.
did he? It
Go
wasn't
for an
Chilwell.
Who?
It wasn't
No,
Chilwell.
not Chilwell. No.
Okay,
You're
I'm
gonna have
happy
to
to go
go.
with
Just,
Trippier.
I need an answer now.
Here's what we're going. Here's our 11. Pickford, Trippier, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Phillips, Rice, Kane, Sterling, and
It's Saka, isn't it, Nathan? Or is it-
Saka.
Oh, he bottled it. Yeah, so close.
No points.
So close.
Saka! We got shut down for Saka twice.
So close.
Yeah,
It
no,
was Mason
Trippier-
Mount who started instead of Saka, and you had 10 out of 11.
Yeah, I was
Shane,
right about the back
over
five.
there, rightly. I was about to say Mount.
Oh,
Right. Nathan and Shane, you're kicking us off with this one. Can you name the starting 15 the day Mayo beat Dublin? And we're going to need to go quicker on this, lads.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Here.
Right. Hennelly.
Okay, so yeah, let's just go through these. And Emma, feel free
This is
to
going to be
buzz
an
away
hour-long
as soon
quiz.
as they get it wrong, buzz them out.
My Christmas dinner's burning in the oven.
I know. And whose fault is
Kids have
that?
already broken their toys.
I'm not stepping on your toes here, Nathan. I'm not stepping on your toes. Like,
Okay, full
Yeah,
back
sorry.
line. You need full back line.
No, I
first.
don't need to do them in order. So it's fine.
I'm going to need the full back line. here first.
All I need is 15 players.
right, start naming them. Start shouting the names.
Okay,
definitely started.
So, I'm trying to write it out here. So, Henley, O'Hora, Mullen, Keegan, Ruan, O'Connor,
Emma, buzz
Conroy,
away.
O'Donoghue.
Buzz away. Phil, Tommy, you're up.
Yeah, which one did you get wrong?
Oshie Mullen didn't start.
Yes.
Phil, are you still there? Or is Phil gone? Phil's
Phil's
gone.
No, he's gone.
So,
He's gone.
Tommy, shout out your team there. We can do this quickly because you're on your own.
Okay. Henley, Keegan, O'Hora, Plunkett, Durkin, Cohen, McLaughlin, Ruan, Loftus. I just need a second. I just need a second.
Come on, Tommy.
What do you want,
Yeah,
Tommy?
okay. Aidan O'Shea.
Keep going.
Aidan O'Shea. I said Matthew Ruan, didn't I?
You did.
And I said Connor Loftus, didn't I?
You did.
Did I say Dermot O'Connor?
You didn't.
Okay, Dermot
He has
O'Connor.
now.
Did I say who was 12? Who on earth was 12 that day? I said Michael Plunkett. I said Owen McLaughlin. Did I say Kevin McLaughlin?
No, you didn't, but I'm taking that as an answer.
No. I said Owen McLaughlin earlier on.
So you're not adding Kevin McLaughlin?
Every name you say is an answer.
Every name you say is an answer, I think, is how we have to play it. So
Grant,
Kevin McLaughlin is in.
That's fine, yeah. Kevin McLaughlin.
12 players.
I know that's 12.
He's got 10.
No, I have 12.
He's got 12 down. He's got 12 down.
Okay, I may as well say Tommy Conroy and Ryan O'Donoghue because they're
okay, you got 14.
14 players. And who played wing forward?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to push you here because this is going to become an hour-long quiz.
I've only got 12.
I have no one to confer with me here. Can I not
just
have
the time limit on? It's Christmas. Literally, the longer this goes on, the better.
It is Christmas on. Like, and Phil is gone to do his button, so you can just give me a minute to agonize over this.
Yeah. He's named 14 players, and there hasn't been a buzzer sounded yet. Let's just put it that way.
Oof. You got to keep talking to Tommy because if there's 5 seconds of silence, the old transmitter will kick in, you know. And
who I've watched.
Come on, Tommy.
All summer long.
I don't know, Tommy. It's like you present
I know who it is. It's
Get a couple pod.
Come on, Tommy.
Surely, if I had Phil here, he'd help me out. Like,
come on, Tommy.
Come on, Tommy.
Just think about the name rather than he's not with you.
Okay. So I've named Dermot O'Connor.
Yes.
Kevin McLaughlin.
Yes. You certainly have.
So go back through there again.
I've mentioned. Yeah, I have called him.
Okay, Tommy. I'll give you a countdown here.
Tommy Conroy.
You said Tommy.
No,
Conroy.
I said him.
Yeah, you named the full forward.
So I'm going to give you 10 seconds here to find out one last player you're looking for. 10, 9, 8.
Brian McHale.
That's not his name.
Incorrect. That's not his name.
So if we say, that means
Brian Walsh.
Brian Walsh wouldn't have been correct. Don't worry.
Hold on. So then, if we said a
one player, it moves on to the next person.
Go on. Just say
so the one player
up.
he didn't name was Darren McHale.
So what's the team?
From 15 back, it's Ryan O'Donoghue, Tommy Conroy, Aidan O'Shea, Kevin McLaughlin, Conor Loftus, Darren McHale, Dermot O'Connor, Matty Rowan, Owen McLaughlin, Durkham was centre half back, Michael Plunkett, Leroy Keegan, Stephen Cohen, Porrick O'Hara, and Henley's in goal. That's 15.
It's 15, correct. 2 points.
Thanks, Tommy.
And finally,
sickener.
This is back to soccer here. Going to need a quick team here. Ger and Will, can you name the Ireland 11 that started in the heartbreaking defeat to Portugal and Faro?
Why does everyone get 11 and I get 15?
You came close.
Okay.
You got 14 out of
15. Wait. But who got... We never got a question. Or did we get it? Is that our actual question? Or was our question?
It's
you got the England 11, Tommy.
We got the England 11.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5-3-2, right?
Yeah, Doherty's left back. Sorry, I better not say these out loud. Let's just write them down.
Okay.
But you kind of have to say them out loud.
Yeah, but if we say them, we'll get cancelled.
Okay, so I'm asking you the question: was there injury doubts? So Mbamdeli comes off the bench.
Oh no, he come on, yeah.
He comes off the bench early on after somebody goes off injured.
Yeah, that was the West Brom defender. What's his name?
Darragh O'Shea. Yeah.
Darragh O'Shea. Yeah.
So we're saying Bazunu, and we're saying Doherty, and we're saying Darragh O'Shea.
Yeah, Duffy.
And we're saying Coleman, and we're saying Duffy.
Yeah.
And we're saying Egan because he scores
6.
So that's the up front. Aaron Connolly starts.
Aaron Connolly started on the
7.
left. Adam Ida was number 9.
8.
Jamie McGrath started.
Jamie McGrath.
Yeah.
And
what's
then
that one? Is that 8 or 9?
9.
That's 9. It's going to be Cullen.
And
10.
And
I think it's
Jeff Hendrick.
Boom. They take the lead.
Easier.
They take the lead. It was easier, to be fair, but most importantly, it was nice and snappy. A clean 11. Will and Ger are on 3 points. Nathan and Shane are on 2 points. Phil and Tommy are on -1.
Whoa. How are we on 2 points?
What do you mean?
I thought we had more points than that, lads.
But
No,
how
it
did we get...
was 2-0.
No, but we got all
don't be a
3
liar,
right.
Shane. You know you're on 2 points. Don't be saying.
Didn't we get all 3 right?
Already
last round.
Yeah, you don't gain a point in the pass the parcel round. You just don't lose points.
Yeah.
So what are winning, Jerome?
3.
What?
3. It's 3-2 -1. You don't.
Everybody
else
was
lost
raving
points.
about the pass.
How many
pass
points do you
round,
get
but it's
on
actually
pass parcel?
shite.
You get
Like
3
maybe
points
a
for the
few
win.
thousands.
If you
get
survive
2
past
points
the
there.
parcel, you don't lose a point. You lose a point if you get knocked out.
The scores
Look,
are
lads, explaining you're
3-2
losing.
-1. Round 5 is the Who Am I round. So in this round, a photograph of a sports person is going to be shown to our audience at home. All you got to do is figure out who the sports person is by asking me a yes or no question. You will have 60 seconds to get the correct answer, and the person in question was in the headlines, the sports headlines, at some point or another throughout the course of 2021. Nathan and Shane, you were first. Are you ready?
Just pop in with questions. Yep, no worries.
Your time starts now.
Is it a man?
No.
Are they Irish?
Yes.
Is it a woman?
Yes.
Is it horse racing related?
No.
Do they play a field sport?
No.
Are they a boxer?
No.
Are they a
Did
swimmer?
they go to the Olympics?
No. Yes.
Did they go to the Olympics?
Yes.
Yes.
Were they a sailor?
No.
Did they win a medal?
No.
Did they get to the final?
Yes.
They were track and field. Yeah.
No. No. Not track and field.
Did they got to a final?
Yes.
That's fine.
Time's up. No,
Phil
sorry.
Healy.
Time's up. Can you
No,
pass
it's not
around? Pass around.
No, shut up.
Hold on, yes.
Track and field. Oh, we just went through them all. Lizzie
No.
Lee.
No, I said
It's not track and
I
field.
said no track and field.
No.
He just said yes to track and field.
Lads,
He
you're
said no.
Here, that was a blow of bollocks.
That's 60
Sorry.
seconds.
The answer.
It was clear. I know who it is.
You're just
I know
trying to
who
throw
it
them
is.
this
Who
way.
is it, Ger? No, well, you don't get a
Natalia
point.
Coyle.
No, it's not. It's Leona Maguire.
Hard luck, Chair.
Phil and Tommy, are you ready?
Not really.
Your time
It's golf not a
starts
field sport.
Phil.
now.
Phil. Oh. Is it a man?
Yes.
Are they Irish?
No.
Do they play football, soccer?
No.
Do they play rugby?
No.
Play tennis.
No.
Is it an athlete?
No.
Is it a manager?
Yes.
Do they manage in the Premier League?
No.
Did they manage in the Euros?
No.
Did they manage in the... I said rugby.
We haven't established what sport it is, have we?
Is it to do with golf?
No.
Is it to do with boxing?
Horse racing?
No.
Boxing?
No.
Are they involved in a sport that's in the Olympics?
No.
What on earth?
I think you're after getting this messed up. You think that you've asked about something, but you haven't asked about it.
I asked you, was it a manager?
Yeah. I said yes. But you said I'd asked you about export, but you didn't.
Is it Razzie Erasmus?
It is Razzie Erasmus.
I asked you rugby. I asked you were they involved in rugby.
I didn't. But I didn't answer a question about.
That's, and
rugby.
I was about to say Razzie, and then I said no. I asked you about that. Owen.
Listen,
I asked you. Do you have a backup one there? Because Razzie was in my head.
No,
I've
backups.
Razzie was in your head. Say it.
No, I couldn't say it.
backups.
I asked him was it involved in rugby. Now look, I'm not going to go on about this, but you can admit. You can admit you screwed it up. You even said it before the end of the quiz. I'm after saying
You're
something.
pulling a Razzie.
No.
How could you say he's not involved in rugby?
Because he didn't. I
Like
didn't answer
imitating
that
art.
question. Jaron,
Sorry, Owen, what'd you say?
I didn't answer that.
He didn't answer that question.
I said is he involved in rugby. What did you say?
You
didn't
didn't
hear you,
answer that question.
I
You
think.
didn't say that. Or else Phil was talking over you.
I said football and then I said rugby.
Jer and Will, you said football, soccer. You said football or
Do you
soccer.
want to do
And
the
then I said rugby.
questions at the start, Will? Is that is
Let's
it better?
just move it on. Let's just move it on,
Jer,
lads.
Jer and Will, your 60
What are we
seconds.
now? -4.
Start. Jer and Will, your 60
Here, lads, stop
seconds
now, yeah.
starts now.
Is it a man, Owen?
Yes.
Okay. Are they Irish?
Yes.
Are they involved in association football?
No.
Rugby?
No.
Olympic sport?
No.
Curling?
Tell him.
No.
Football?
Yes.
Gaelic football?
Yes.
Is he a manager?
No.
No, it's a player.
Is
Definitely.
he a footballer? A player?
Yeah.
Are they involved with Tyrone?
No.
Kerry?
No.
Kerry?
No.
Dublin?
No to Mayo.
There's a Dublin footballer. Owen, is it a Dublin
Yes.
footballer?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he a
What's
forward?
No.
Is he a
Goalkeeper.
midfielder?
Yes.
Which one?
Midfielder.
Is he a goalkeeper?
Yes.
What is it?
Stephen Cluxton.
What is it?
Correct.
Here, that's it.
Get in.
That is a load of nonsense.
Happy
They
Christmas
increased their
and all
leads.
that, but how did you rob us a Razzie bloody Erasmus there?
Ger and Will moved to 4 points. Nathan and Sharon in second place on 2 points. Phil and Tommy trailing behind
Phil,
on -1. The
Phil,
good
when
news-
you were
Quick last
gone,
questions, lads.
I named 14 of the 15 Mayo team.
uh,
And I got half the
You can
name
have
of the
this
final
chat
fella
after.
right. That's what we'd be
Every-
first. We'd
everybody
be top now
else-
if I got that right.
Everybody who's been listening to Tommy knows that. But like you can fill in afterwards.
I think
round
what-
si- round
Don't
six
fill in.
Sorry,
is
can I
the-
just- Owen, I just want to bring something up, right? There was an episode during the year that involved Tommy that we were not allowed to talk about at the time, but sufficient amount of time has passed where Tommy's Gaelic football team were 4 points clear in stoppage time and managed to lose
Six.
it in 6 points clear, and they managed to lose it in a game that went viral. Tommy would not let us speak about it. But it appears as if something very similar is happening right now. We were banned from talking about it, despite the fact that it was the talk of the whole country. It was in every GAA WhatsApp group. Everybody was like, "What do you think of that, Joe Bradley?" We weren't allowed to talk about it because Tommy thought it was too sensitive at the time. It is Christmas. It is time for us to bring it up, Tommy. You're doing it again.
What else? What else did you not talk about on OTB AM this year?
I don't know.
No, that feels like a pretty leading question or something.
I loaded there, Nathan. What?
I'm just wondering, Tommy's editorial policy, it's quite strict.
Round 6 is
Not strict enough.
Is the Ivan Etniage round. So in this round, we're going to play the voice of an Irish sports person a sports person, I'm pretty sure.
Who is Ivan Etniage again?
It's The Simpsons. I can't
Join the
remember. I did these yesterday. I can't
Join
remember
the
if these
Navy.
are Irish or not. So all you got to do is tell us who's speaking. The only catch is that the clip will be played backwards. So Nathan and Shane, you're first up. Can you tell me which GAA figure is the proud owner of this voice?
Definitely.
Merry Christmas.
It's blowing kisses there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Joe Bradley, Owen.
What did he say?
Joe Brawley.
Let's have a listen.
Well, I totally disagree. I mean, you know, I know there's a view that playing him off the square is like hiring the prize bull from the ministry and then using it to plough the field. But he has been the one indispensable in the rise of Donegal, the one indispensable player. He has no ego.
So yes, Joe Brawley is correct. Tommy and Phil, can you
But
tell
bear
me?
in mind, it may not be an Irish person.
Can you tell me which rugby figure is the proud owner of this voice? Who do you think?
Sounds
it
like
is?
someone from the Meath cabin border.
Can you confer?
Yes.
Who do you think, Tommy? You know, it sounds like Joe Schmidt.
It kind of does, and I was thinking initially Eddie Jones, but it's obviously not Eddie Jones, is it? The voice is too high pitched at the end. Could you give us it one more time?
Let's go for it one more time. Gonna need to push you
It's
here.
hardly James Lowe, is it?
I don't think it is Joe Schmidt.
But I said James Lowe. It's hardly James Lowe.
Yeah, well, obviously from the same country, like, so.
Yeah, I feel like it's somebody a bit younger.
Come on.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
bollocks is always give me shit for my D. That was shit, wasn't it? James Lowe.
James Lowe is incorrect. Let's have a listen to see who it was.
Yeah, I suppose
Eddie
it started a
O'Sullivan.
new era. You know,
Hey!
cycle. We tend to define eras now around World
No
Cup.
way.
So we're just out of a World Cup and the
Wow.
next 4 years is part of the cycle. New coaches around, so everyone's kind of excited to see what they bring.
Ger and Will, can you tell me which broadcaster is the proud owner of this voice?
I know this. Will.
Go for it.
Give it to me one more time. Sitting comfortably in this chair.
Who do you think it is, Ger?
Joe Malloy.
Let's have a listen to the answer.
And Kenny
spend so
Cunningham.
much time travelling that like
Close.
in Brazil, you get
Kieran
flights
Cunningham.
everywhere,
Dan.
and
Yeah.
you'd miss 2 group matches.
Yeah.
And you'd get off the plane, and the Wi-Fi in the airport would come on, and you've missed potentially Ronaldo's free kick and another huge moment that everyone's talking about.
Right, so Ger and Will are on 5 points, Nathan and Shane are on 3 points, Phil and Tommy on -1 as we go into round 7, which is a fun, free magic number round. Contestants get 3 points for getting the number exactly right. If no one manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. I'm going to say that we can only accept the answer that's written on your paper, and I'm going to have to ask for your pens once the
How does this
ends.
work?
You will all
We all
give me
do
an
this?
answer. Yeah, you'll all give me an answer. The one that is closest to the correct score will be used as your team's answer. So if you don't mind, give us the following number. The number of points the USA had to spare in winning this year's Ryder Cup, plus the number of points Ireland had to spare against the All Blacks way back in November, plus the number of gold medals Ireland won at this year's Paralympic Games, plus the number of points between the sides at full time in the All-Ireland hurling final this year. Your 30 seconds expire when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads. So it is the number of points USA had to spare in beating Europe in this year's Ryder Cup. Add to that the number of points Ireland had to spare when they beat New Zealand in November. The number of gold medals Ireland won.
I'll go high, Will.
Okay,
And
go
then
ahead.
the number of points between the sides at full time in the All-Ireland hurling final this year.
Bubbles, bangles, bright, shiny beads.
All right, so what have we got here? Tommy, do you want to go first?
39.
39. Nathan?
44.
44. Will?
I've gone 50, which is hopefully not too high to bust us.
50. Phil?
Around for 30.
30. Ger?
39.
39. Can I see it written down? I can tell you that the correct
I
answer...
didn't get mine,
Shane Hannon.
Oh, sorry, Shane.
I've gone 51.
51. I can tell you the correct answer is 39.
Oh, wow.
On the button, Ger and Tommy
Gilroy.
don't manage to get their hands on 2 points, or 3 points each, I should say.
No good.
So
We needed something.
USA had 10 points to spare in winning the Ryder Cup. Ireland had 9 points to spare in beating the All Blacks. Ireland won 4 gold medals at the Paralympics. And there were 16 points between Limerick and Cork at full time in the All-Ireland hurling final. Ger and Will...
First three right. And at 21 points.
Ger and Will are way out in front. They are on 8 points at the moment. Nathan and Shane are on 3 points, with Phil and Tommy on 2 points. Our winner tonight will be decided in the round that separates the men from the boys, the Brian Doohers from the Brian Cranstons. It's no theme in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round. The score you get in this round will be added to your score in the previous round, and we're adding an extra 20 seconds to the clock because it's Christmas. So 60 seconds for everyone to answer from the same set of questions. As I say, we're starting with Ger and Will. The first answer I hear is the one I'm going to take. Nathan and Shane are up next, and then Phil and Tommy. If you get a question wrong, we move on to the next person, and you get deducted a point. So, Ger and Will, are you ready?
Phil, we're still in this, buddy.
Absolutely, we are.
Right.
Bottler number.
Ger and Will, your time, 60 seconds, starts now. Which English club was the first to pull out of April's Super League movement?
Time.
Correct. Who was man of the match in this year's All-Ireland hurling final?
Phil Lynch.
Correct. Which team defeated the Ireland women's rugby team in their last game in the World Cup qualifying tournament in Parma this year?
Scotland.
Correct. Who won this year's Camogie All-Irelands?
Galway.
Galway.
Correct. At Special Congress, what percentage of the vote went in support of Proposal B? 50.3 or 50.6%?
50.6.
Correct. Against which club did Allison score his headed goal this year?
Everton.
Too long, West Brom. Nathan and Shane, who is the reigning Premier League manager of the season?
Over.
Pep Guardiola.
Correct. Name either team who beat Ireland in this year's Six Nations.
France.
Correct. What nationality was the fighter Kelly Harrington beat in her gold medal bout in Tokyo?
Spanish.
Brazilian. The next question here. What colour...
Hold on, give us the last question. Hold
I was
on.
going to say, what colour medal did boxer Aidan Walsh win at this year's Olympic Games?
He won a bronze.
He did indeed.
Do you know
8,
what?
9, 10, 11,
That whole
12.
quiz turned on that bloody Mayo answer. And also Razzie Erasmus. Razzie Erasmus.
How far
Razzie.
back were they? How far back were they?
Granddads.
Razzie
12
Erasmus.
points is the winning score for Will and Ger. Congratulations, guys.
That was a lot of nonsense.
What do you
by
have to
the
say
end.
for yourself?
Yeah.
Sorry,
good
myself
losers, all
and
of
the
you.
most dominant performance was myself and
losers.
Shane. It was
Yeah.
myself and Shane where we won all 3 points. despite it being the most difficult round, and we got called for it.
Sounds like Mayo's story for the last 50-odd years.
Exactly.
0 points.
Oh, you won the semi. You won a great semi there, and everybody, and you celebrated like you won the final, and then cheers, the final had to be played all the same.
Yeah, but Jared, it's not all about winning. It's about the journey.
No, it's all about winning. Screw you, boys.
Congratulations to you both. Willow Callahan.
Let me taste your tears, Scott
for your
Tenement.
Oh, you were
Let
the
me
worst
taste your
winner in the
sweet,
world.
salty tears. Well, you're the worst loser. It's great.
Nathan,
We'd like to wish everybody a very happy Christmas. Thanks so much for being with us all year. This has been the big crappy
Come
quiz.
on, Will.
of
Merry
2021.
Christmas.
Well done, lads.
Merry
New Year.
Christmas, guys. Bye. See you
Merry
next year.
Christmas.
See you next year.
OTB AM.
With Gillette, put your best face forward with our new and improved razors.